Believe it or not, Michael, Beyond Good and Evil 2 shows signs of life.
Okay, all right. We'll see.
Oh, man. Well, that's just it. I'll believe when I see it. Connor McCarr over at BG247. Beyond Good and Evil 2, Ubisoft's open world sci-fi game that has been trapped in a mire of development hell for years now, is showing signs of life according to recent reports. According to a report by Kotaku's Ethan Gotch, signs of life for the game remain present at the company in spite of recent turmoil at the company. Only yesterday, a report suggested that the Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown team has been disbanded. We covered that yesterday. Earlier this month, it was also reported that Tencent was considering acquiring the company and Ubisoft stocks dropping significantly. Yeah, we can see that too. According to the Kotaku report, Beyond Good and Evil 2 recently passed an internal milestone at the company. Wow, all right. And higher ups appear to be pleased with the game's progress. In addition, sources speaking to Kotaku state that the team finally feels that the game has found its footing after years of turbulent development. The game has survived intense staff turnover, the death of its late, oh man, that sucks, of its late creative director, Emile Morel, and senior staff departures amid reports of toxicity at the company. Beyond Good and Evil 2 exploded onto the gaming stage during its re-reveal in 2017. Re-reveal. Though it was originally revealed way back in 2008.
Oh.
Michael, seriously? Like, dude, how have they not canceled this yet?
Yeah, I mean, I usually talk about, on the show, right, like 7 to 8 years, which we're hitting since the re-reveal of development, usually is a spot where the games have started to flop of recent memory. But we're almost maybe 20 years between original reveal in 2008 and release. Again, all we know is it hit an internal milestone, right? We have no idea where we are in this game. We have not seen any trailers since 2017, which tells me it's at least another 2 to 3 years before we get the game. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I still honestly don't think we're going to get this game, right? With everything going on with Ubisoft, if the company sells, Tencent or whoever acquires it is going to kind of redo stock. But at the end of the day, all eyes need, if you are a Beyond Good and Evil 2 fan, if you're a fan of anything Ubisoft does that isn't Assassin's Creed, you need to see what Assassin's Creed does, right? If Shadows flops, it'll be the latest in a long line of Ubisoft flops. I mean, even Prince of Persia, which didn't flop, at least based off everything else, they said didn't hit internal sales goals, right? We know Outlaws didn't do that either. Very curious to see, but yeah, if Shadows flops, this project's done. If Shadow goes off, maybe this project stays around, but if a new company comes in and acquires it, you can only think, all right, there's more staff turmoil. Now we're going to have, like, what, our 10th or 11th or how knows how many different staffs have worked on this game. If this game comes out, 90% chance says this is going to be an absolute disaster, and it's just going to show. I mean, what's the last game you can think of, Drew, where there was this much staff turnover in a game and it came out and it released really well, right? Usually the talk is, oh, we wanted to go in one direction, the new staff came in. I don't see this going well at all, but hey, at least it'll come out for people like you who've been trying to hype it up for as long as I can remember.
Dude, this is not going to go well at the end of the day. No. I don't care how good the game is, they're never going to make the money back. So I don't understand why they just keep hanging on to it, right? They're holding on to this IP that we've seen. Yo, what did we get this year? We got the 20th anniversary of Beyond Good and Evil, right? Like, that's how old this game is. For the first one to come around to get another anniversary edition. We covered it on the show. You can go check it out. And now we're still talking about 2 existing. Dude, there's no way after all these years. 2008 it was announced, and we're still going to this day talking about the fact that we don't have Beyond Good and Evil 2. And that, dude, this is worse than Skull and Bones. That's how I feel. Like, I'm excited to see what they have, if they can pull it off. If a good game is good, that's cool. But it's not going to be GTA 6 numbers. It's not going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 6 numbers, right? Like, it's not going to happen. I don't care how big the fan base is. They're never going to make their money back on this. And it's just a time sink and a waste. And I'm feeling bad for the developers at the end of the day because they're struggling, just trying to make a good game. And it all comes down to Ubisoft's fault.